hospital or the theoretical audit, or you can say a fire drill. How effective you can see providing these training to those staff and those guidelines?
See, I come from a background of armed forces, that to medical services. And if you see the history of armed forces, hospitals, you see the major hospitals are British government hospitals, government hospitals. But I remember in my 35 years, one hospital caught fire, that was MS Shimla, completely destroyed. Other than that, there has been no major incidents or major casualties in military hospitals. All. The reason is very simple. The reason is the horizontal spread of the hospitals, and it was basically made by the Britishers, which you took care of everything, and there are fuel warmers in the rooms, in the wards, but still those wards don't catch fire because the systems are made in such a manner. Subsequently, now people in our forces also, we have started going for multi-story hospitals, and the ICU and OTs, as one of the speakers said, should be preferably on a higher story because of it should be a little isolated areas. So that entails a lot of things. First of all, we can't take fire as a particular thing and get after it. See, fire is a part of the greater thing which is called disaster management. And disaster management protocols, disaster management systems in armed forces are very, very strong and very, very strengthened. They are regularly trained, they are documented, and right from the level of preparedness. Preparedness in terms of training, in terms of design, in terms of the equipment being available, and then suppose some incident happens and then there is no recovery, they are also being trained. And one of the ladies put a very good quote. Those who sweat in peace, they don't lose blood, or they don't lose blood in war. Why? Because the entire systems have been so much practiced, so much documented and followed, and everybody is aware of it, and we keep practicing it, that it is taken care of. So the first point was it should be taken as a broader disaster management aspect, and in this, and all the aspects of preparedness, of response and recovery, of mitigation and prevention, it has to be taken care of. Besides, one most important thing in ICU is very simple thing. The ICU person, who is in charge of nowadays the anesthetists are made the ICU and the OT in charges. They have to look around. They have to make rounds of their respective departments and see, like in one of those slides we saw in that gentleman from James came. There were a lot of clutter lines, the clutter removed. Lot of things were there. The video which showed of fire, you see how the ICU was planned. So much wire all around the place, and it appeared as if there are wires all around, and they found a space and put a bed in between. That kind of diagram. So it all entails right from the design. It can't be dovetailed in between, and things can be managed like that. This is my take on this and that.
So, sir, for you as well, since you almost started so you also have the pneumatic system in your OT and other critical area. So,